Danganronpa.
So let's just put where we left. So basically, what's their name got a vibe check, shot. No, they actually just got stabbed. And now, if I can't get this to be shot out, I'm going to be killed. Welcome to Shreed's Bedwagon. I'll be honest, I didn't know you could turn the music down this game. This is actually the first time I found out. The Stream Marscat. How's it going in Greece?
Listen to me! You hear me? Got it!
This is good evidence. Somebody died. Wonder what that means. Oh, sorry about that. My mic. So this is actually, I don't know, my mic is off, but this is my third stream, but I never actually got onto a case. Oh yeah, by the way, what's her name died?
Huh?
Good question.
I'm...
Help me!
Oh man, I feel bad for this guy. A real left mega moment right there. Oh, okay, yeah. Please keep it spoiler free. Like, I already know what happens in the first 3 cases. But, it's better to keep it spoiler free. Just, be sure not to do anything extreme. Or even say anything about this game. For very obvious reasons. Because, spoiling it will, let's just say spoiling it will ruin the entire game and I'll have to block you. Where do I go again? Oh, bitch McGee.
Well,
So nice.
as for me,
Oh, e-girl. Where's the trash man room? Danny DeVito? Oh, Danny DeVito's in the trash room. Hey, later, Speedwagon. You have a good one. Let's not check those tapes. Good question. Let's find out. Yo, it's Chad.
Seems like...
Yep, I mean, that sums it up. You there. Let's see, Yep. Oh, what could it be? Alright, Dan DeVito, are you here?
Monokuma appears! No, you can't go any... No, you can't go any further! No, you can't go any further! No, you can't go any further!
Well, besides having a mini heart attack, that's a good question. Ooh.
Monokuma appears! No, you can't go... No!
Let's see. Who's on cleaning duty? You there. Bastard McGee.
Such ignorance.
Jeez, why am I so short?
Seems like...
Here we go!
Very So in...
Good question.
So that's it.
Alright.
Hey, listen! Hey, you bastard!
Oh,
You... Is it, like...
there's no way to think about this in a common sense kind of way.
You know what I mean.
Completely unforgivable!
Give me a break.
What?
I'll always bite you in the ass later.
You... Da 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 da! Mr. Naegi! Without a doubt! What?
That's a good question. A burnt chicken nugget.
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. Was it a... Huh?
I feel as if...
Most suspicious. Completely. That's it. I'm sure of... Come on, come on.
Oh, we're just finding out who was the owner of the ball. As you can tell,
What
it
the
was
heck?
Yasuhiro's. You could say this diamond was not unbreakable.
What?
Yep. Yep, that was a load of BS. R.I.P.
Huh? I...
Very strange.
Okay, Boomer.
By the way, you son of a bitch! Shit. You're fucking dead.
Whoa, Josuke, calm down.
Yo.
Well. Hey.
Good question.
Listen to me!
Yeah, totally. That's right. Well...
Yeah, I did. It was, pretty spoofy.
'Cause, I mean...
Just 'cause.
Aw.
I'm getting... It's time for the class trial! Now then, allow me to appoint a proper location for the proceedings.
Here we go.
Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school.
Oh, shit.
See you soon!
Nah, fam, we don't have to go. We can just jump out the window. But just in case. Ooh, boy. Remember, son. Oh, sorry about that. Ooh, I'm a spooky. Bro, you know you don't need nightmare fuel music just to scare me. Alright, 1 second. This is now where it's stuck.
Listen to me!
Alright, about to do my detective skills. You're a bastard, though. Alright. Just 1 second, wait. Clash trial's about to start, mother heckers.
Is everyone here? Okay then, please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to where all your fates.
Got it!
Alright. Alright, Josuke, what do you have to say?
What? Impossible.
Damn, we really gotta go through this class. Oh, please.
You know?
So I'm saying you... Oh.
Got it!
Alright, let's see what Frieza has to say.
I'm sorry.
Who?
You know what I mean.
Alright, boys. We doing this right after a refreshing cup of water.
Well then.
Yes, indeed. Hey. Makoto.
Thank God I wore the yellow pants today.
Well now. Yeah!
Makoto really be looking like a shadow, or what are they called? Yeah. Makoto literally looks like a shadow from Kingdom Hearts right now. Or a nothing. Here we go. Alright, what is this class trial? The Monokuma mentioned. Can Makoto sweep away the cloud of suspicion surrounding him? Even with a dead body, don't tell Logan Paul, laying in his bathroom. Couldn't be her, could it? Huh. I don't know. Honestly, I feel like Celeste, who has the ultimate bitch face, is like probably it. But they were there. Spirits are high. But I mean, yeah. I mean, the crystal ball was there, like, just saying he could have probably thrown it and, like, you know, hit the button. Okay. Well, I'm a chat. I'm not gonna use the robot chat. Here we go.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, if you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punish, and I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Of course!
Okay then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Good question, Josuke.
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick? What's going on with those pictures?
Oh, they got vibe
I
check.
feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death. Friendship.
Okay, but there were only 15 of us to begin with, so...
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here... Okay. That about first up is the case summary. Now, let the clap...
Bro's the dude who vibe checked that scene. Not gonna lie, kind of is about you. Alright, here we go. I would like to say mac and cheese is just spicy pasta.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono!
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
in the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
I'ma call BS on that.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono!
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom.
Yeah.
So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono!
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
What the heck is that?
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono!
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Oh, frick. I see what I'm supposed to do now.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono!
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom, so it seems most likely the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
What the? Yep, I know.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka.
Yeah, and the murder took place in Makoto.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she didn't even have a chance to resist.
No, that's wrong! Just a second, Chihiro. With the way things had been damaged.
A struggle?
Between Sayaka and the...
So you're saying... She must have been attacked in the main room first. The killer followed her in.
That much should have been obvious after taking...
Sorry.
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Damn, Fraser, you probably destroyed the entire plan of Namek while you were at that.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
That doesn't make you sound like Fraser.
So what was used to kill her?
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into without a doubt. That!
So the killer used some random knife they had on him.
No, that's wrong!
Random knife? I think not.
No.
Brother.
I do think it was a...
Huh?
After the murder, we discovered...
Which means that knife.
Oh, yeah. And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
You could.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife. I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. More...
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Alright. Good question.
Well, we can talk all we want.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something...
You really believe?
Alright. Make your argument.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon.
But where does that mean? Makoto must have taken it from the... You did it in secret. Nobody was in the
No, that's wrong! Okay, wait. Hold on.
Next you're gonna say you're not the...
Well, what if I... What do you think?
Huh?
Remember what you were telling...
The worst thing the British caused this.
Just to be perfectly clear.
Yeah.
And at any point while...
You don't think so?
No,
The knife disappeared while... In other words, there's...
Okay, then what about this?
Yeah, it's the British who caused this.
What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together? Idiot swimmer? Oh, and more importantly...
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear.
So you ask, each murder is allowed to have an accomplice.
So in other words, two people can...
Then there's no way anyone would work.
But what if they did work together, and they just didn't know about the rule?
One second. It seems I've been acted. Oh heck, you still on me? Alright.
Good grief! Enough already! No, okay?
Oops! Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife. So I'm not the killer.
He's spitting facts.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife?
Bernie Sanders.
Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
No, what?
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that?
Oh, 1 second. Oh, that's cool. Excusez-moi pour une nuit pour je vous revoir. Heck. Just getting my channel prepared. Oh, really enjoying it. Oh. How can I prove that? Good question. How does one cure that? Well, back to the stream.
That's right.
I hate to have to...
Me.
Right.
But then, couldn't either one of...
Actually, no.
Just spit it out.
I stayed in Hina's room
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. Which means...
You stayed over? But we're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorm, so...
It is a problem! A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's unwholesome! You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry!
Bro, hey, we gotta... You about to
But
get
if it
fired.
wasn't either of you...
Actually, there is one other possibility.
Oh, yeah, that...
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Because...
Well, because... They're not here anymore. Sayaka.
Hey, I'm...
I got
Probably...
That's the only... And thinking back on it, when she came into the dining hall, as she left, she said she just...
And the person who took the knife, I'm sure...
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it?
Hey, ironic.
In that case, you may not have taken the knife.
What? See? He did do it after all!
Shut up. Nobody asks Sim.
No!
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us
I didn't
all
say.
off
Good
in the
question.
wrong...
Alright, let's see who dare Night rolling.
Hold on. It's still too early because you see, if the room did belong to... And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Bewilder, a state of confusion or unexplainable action.
Something was missing from the scene of the crime. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Alright, this game's spooky. Why is your door being like that? Okay. Wait a second. Where is it? Oh no. Oh heck. I don't know how to put this key.
I refuse to give up yet!
Oh yeah.
Now I understand!
Perfect.
That's right! There was...
So...
Yes, why would I need to get rid of... It wouldn't be unusual...
The reason all the hair was that makes sense.
No. If...
Okay, then why...
The killer got rid of it all, of course. To remove...
Wait.
Precisely.
Explain...
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the...
No.
Yes.
There are other reasons that...
I would like to hear these reasons.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene?
Nope.
Sayaka was attacked in the main room first.
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom?
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had... There was clear evidence...
I got it! Evidence that the killer had trouble getting the doorknob for my bathroom. See how the top part was...
Oh, yeah.
In trying to bypass the lock, this is another most bewildering act.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't... But if the only choice you have is to break it,
You still don't... Let's take another look at how the incident... The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room. She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her, and they got into the bath.
at that point, the killer had to try him because Sayaka had locked it.
No, that's wrong! The reason my bath... After all, the girls' rooms are the only one...
Yes. Now...
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck. Huh? What do you... My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can...
Yup, but you know, you're supposed to...
So the reason the door didn't open, but the killer didn't know that and assumed...
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked? Everyone should have known you can't lock it.
The killer could easily make that mistake.
Shoot! I got it! The killer must not have... What?
And yet...
Say!
Well, what the killer didn't know was...
Then there would have been a...
So they had no idea.
Ultimately, we can't know if it... The killer must have been considerably...
Definitely something I wouldn't do.
That is...
So the killer would have to be someone... Then Makoto...
Okay, then who did do it?
I'm sorry,
But... What happens if we can't decide on...
Well, why don't we just...
Majority rules? You really think that's a good...
Yeah, our necks are on the line here.
Does no one have any other thoughts or...
Oh! As a matter of fact... Oh. You don't gotta sound so...
It's fine, it's fine.
Oh, yeah. Well... I was...
Yeah.
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key.
I don't think so. That seems way too
Then...
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it
Fine.
How about they could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something?
No.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Hello? Why exactly can't that be it? Shoot!
I got it! Because...
Knowing what if her being...
Huh? Well, what the hell is that?
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at... I found a notepad during my search, and these are the words.
Oh man! When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the neck. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap!
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique. But even the... Oh, and I should also mention...
Huh?
Which means, only someone...
Then either it was Makoto who lived there.
So, Makoto... No, of course you didn't. Because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. But the note was likely her way of getting in. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that...
Of course, I'm only into 2Ds.
But can we be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did...
Huh?
Would you like... Very well then. Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But in the note, the place they were at, it specifically says, my room.
I see. So it's then they would have gone to some...
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in.
So in other words, even if they would not have any...
It certainly would seem that way.
Sayaka and Makoto, but in the note, it specifically says,
my room.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But in the note, it specifically said... I see. Then they would have gone to...
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying...
No, that's wrong! The nameplates on Mai and Sayaka's rooms got...
They got... That's right. As a result, the nameplate on... And the nameplate on Makoto...
So what you're saying is...
Then... If someone plus their rooms are in the one who's...
Okay, then... I got it! Me and so the only other...
You can also infer it. She specifically tells the she would only have... But why would she... She wanted someone to come to the room she...
What?
Inviting someone to your room.
To understand, we first need to understand what that's where the...
What happened then was, whoever she and...
We figured it out! We know...
But we still don't know...
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room. Yet perhaps the answer to our previous...
Yes,
Then... We just have to...
That reminds me. There was a
Oh yeah.
What's... Sayaka suggested I should hold on. It seems pretty likely that the...
How the hell could you possibly know that?
Shoot!
Welcome to the stream. 1 second, because I am a bit confused.
Shoot!
Oh crap, we are screwed. 1 second. Looking straight.
I got it! All you have to... Right there where her wrist is all swollen. It sure is. You barely have to... And there's someone...
I got it! Because she...
I see.
Alright, then it's about time to solve this mystery. When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack!
And that's what broke Miss Mizona. So she tried to... She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away. But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened. When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack!
And that's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
So she tried to... She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away. But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed, and that's when the first blow was a sword-based sneak attack!
And that's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away. But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened. When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed this, and that's when the first blow, a sword-based sneak attack!
Shoot!
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed, and that's when the first, a sword-based sneak attack!
And that's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
So she grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away. But then the culprit took that from...
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow, a sword-based sneak attack!
And that's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away. But then the culprit took that from her.
And they killed her.
And that's exactly what happened.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed, and that's when the first blow was a sword-based sneak attack!
And that's what broke Miss Mizono.
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away. But then the culprit took that.
And they killed her.
And that's exactly what happened. When the fighting broke, the culprit, and that's when the first
sword-based sneak attack!
And that's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away. But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed, and that's when the first blow was a sword-based sneak attack.
And that's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
Shoot! I refuse to give up yet!
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed and that's when the first blow was a sword-based sneak attack.
And that's what broke Miss...
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with...
And that's exactly what happened.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit, and that's when the first blow, a sword-based sneak attack.
And that's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
So she grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with...
And that's exactly what happened.
When the fighting broke, the culprit, and that's when the first blow was a sword-based sneak attack.
No, that's wrong.
Actually, no. Because the sword see? There's a gash in it.
Something sharp.
Stop jumping ahead!
If the sword was if you were going to attack with this...
That's true. With the...
Okay, so...
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, in that situation, there would...
So you're saying the sword would...
Which means whoever...
I think I get it! The culprit came in. Then they took the knife, so she grabbed the sword to then... After they broke...
Sorry, but I don't...
What? How the heck?
Because she never held the sword at all.
Shoot!
I got it! You're talking... The palms of her hands were perfectly...
How can you...
Like I said before, in fact, if you look, it's safe to assume that there's really no way she could have...
Maybe she washed her hands.
Sorry.
Why do you say that?
No!
Shoot!
I got it! According to... In other words...
So anyway, if Sayaka the killer is... But hold on.
I got it!
But we already said...
The person with the knife attack...
And the one who...
Sayaka?
Now do you understand?
No, far from it. It's almost... She took the knife from the kitchen, and if it's true that she...
Indeed.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka, maybe the was so that she could pin the...
Sayaka...
That would also explain she wanted to get whoever she had targeted and by committing the murder. But for that to work, the target had to be lured out, whilst if the target knew she had switched roles...
So all that's why she switched the...
But doesn't that plan... For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi...
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same.
Plus, a totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Wait, then...
Holy shit!
But in the end, She launched her attack with the knife. That must be when her wrist...
The tables were suddenly turned.
Just hold on! Because... Hey! You're being super boring, right? Wouldn't it be awful if I had...
Oh, yeah.
Makoto, right now, if we can't uncover who murdered...
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
Very well. Then let's review all the clues we've found up to this point. One more... Shoot!
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
No, that's wrong. There's still my
dining. Wait.
The dying message. 1103.
Well, before we get to... Can we really be sure?
I got it! Her left index. That could only be because she...
I see.
Sure. I think we... What the heck do those...
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd or...
No, that's...
Of course.
Oh!
What?
No, it's just... Don't these fur...
Ah, you're right. Looking at it now.
Whoa. You might have finally just said something.
A little crazy.
But even if that really is an N...
Rotate the image.
Oh my god.
Huh? So...
Here's my answer. The key to solving this, if you turn the it becomes the letters L-E-O-N. L-E-O...
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence.
Hey.
It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
Crystal ball, you know?
No, it's
like
not random at all.
Baseball superstar.
She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move, and when you look at it standing and try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
That sounds like one... I'm the killer?
If you're not the killer, you know what I'm talking about, right,
Shoot! I got it! You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground?
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, and to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's,
But one...
and the killer didn't notice. If they had, they... Isn't that...
But is one scrap of fabric...
Yeah, I mean...
That's right. There are plenty... With just that one little charred piece...
You're right. That alone is...
Are you finally starting to understand?
Yeah. I got it! If you look closely at how the
Oh yeah! You can't reach the incinerator without opening... And obviously, you wouldn't be able to... You need the key to get in. And so the killer had to be whoever was... The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty...
So the only one who's the person in charge of...
And you'd have to get close to... the incinerator in order...
No, that's wrong. Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the...
But if you can't get past...
Yes, you...
What is it, some kind of... Actually, it was...
But
I got it! The killer simply all they have... Someone, remember what you said. Hifumi had the key. Was because the killer was able to hit once they got in the incinerator going?
Hey, come on!
All you have to do is look at the scene, the shards of broken if the killer had been...
Wait, no!
but the distance from the pinpoint, could someone...
That's right!
Difficult. I got it! Because do you have any...
A target 30 feet away would show...
I'm not the kill! These goddamn shipper brains at...
You still wanted Makoto. Go ahead, and with that...
Listen to me!
What to say what you want. Now here's what happened. The killer is you! Last night, she... Here's exactly what happened. But they... During the... The killer is you! And... Find... What they suck. And and with that was first. Then they wanted. after they tried, the kill for any and that's which then but there was part of the killer. Isn't that right, Leon? It would appear that you went there to try and wash the...
So, Leon?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object! I mean, all of this is just without evidence. It's...
Well then, Makoto. When the killer removed the screws from the door, instead...
I refuse to acknowledge... Stupid! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! It wasn't me! Stupid! You lied! Stop talking! Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! Stupid! You lied! Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me?
I refuse to give up yet!
When the killer removed instead...
I refuse to acknowledge... Stupid! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! It wasn't me! Stupid! You lied! Stop talking! Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! Stupid! You lie! Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! It wasn't me! Stupid! You lie! Stop talking! Shut up! Where's your proof? Where's your proof?
This should prove it! The screws on the bathroom. I wonder what kind of
I mean...
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure...
And that must be what he... But the toolkit...
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your...
Only the boys got...
Okay.
Stupid!
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid!
Leon, would you mind? The screwdriver will show some evidence.
Stupid!
And if you say you used it for something...
And let me say this, I lost it isn't an...
Stupid!
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. You all have a lever in front of you. Oh, just make triple sure you vote for someone. Okay, who will be chosen as the blackened? What's it gonna be?
Huh? Hey, hold on.
But...
You son of a bitch! I didn't have a so... None of you are any I was just... Hey! Come on!
No matter what happens...
Aw, shit. Got lied to by a hoe.
Ba-bum, ba-bum. Phew!
That's enough. Calm down.
Ba-bum, ba-bum. Yes, indeed.
Punish? You mean... Wait a... Yeah, that's it.
Is that okay? Do you understand?
So...
Oh.
Hey!
Help! I'm begging you!
Hey!
Stop!
Now then, I've prepared...
No, no, no!
Let's give it...
No!
Well?
Damn you!
What the heck?
Say what?
Well...
Hey,
Shit.
What does this mean?
Hey,
Thrills, chills, kill!
hey. Just a second. Makoto. Listen. It's true. However, so... Certainly. Anyway... Right. Correct. Hey. What?
Welcome to the stream, and arrivederci.
Uh-huh. What are you gonna do? Yeah.
So...
Listen to me! Ha 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 ha!
Hey, come on.
I see.
You got it! Huh? Well...
Stop talking.
Are you... Honestly,
So then...
What?
I can't take it.
Huh?
It's because...
But...
So,
So it would seem.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Oh, it was totally obvious before that see you, don't see you, see you. That's about how much I can see you, even. Now pay attention. The burden of judging others is a heavy one to bear. So be well aware of your actions. Order and stability rely on the sacrifice and responsibility of everyone. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Don't fuck with me.
Okay, one. Now reach, tighten those.
So?
Hey! Hey,
What the heck?
You guys? Very nice.
Could it be? I wonder about...
Piece of shit!
Hey,
You hear me? Got it!
What?